you today?
Okay, I have a couple things I want to ask you about. One is a question about GSP sales. So recently, when I look at because I'll upload a tracking number, and that's to get the item to the GSP center, right?
Yeah.
Okay, when I look at the tracking history, it's been saying instead of delivered to Kentucky, it has information about Cincinnati and being delivered to Cincinnati, which it still goes through GSP and everything fine. The issue is that when stuff comes up with PayPal, I'm not when they look at that tracking number, they don't consider me covered under like buyer protection or seller protection, or when I try and get holds on money removed, I can't because the tracking number that I have doesn't show delivery to Kentucky. It shows delivery to Cincinnati. So I want to learn more about why that's happening and what I can do about it.
Cincinnati, that's really strange.
I can show you an example. I have, 1 second. Let me find one real quick. And it's like the sale goes through fine because then eBay gives me a tracking number from, eBay's like GSP tracking thing, and it shows that getting picked up and then going through. So I know that it arrived at the right place. It's just for some reason the tracking numbers or showing something in Cincinnati.
Well, we opened up a second hub, so let me try and figure out where it's at. Here. But I thought it was still in Kentucky, so see what I can find here. Alright, a moment here, trying to find this for you.
No worries, it's fine. I've got time. I'm finding an example of the tracking number now.
Okay.
I'm headed out to Ashburn.
Ashburn? Oh, it's
Yeah,
Alright.
some choice.
Alright, dude.
I'll probably be back because Elena's at work all day.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'll be here.
Cool.
See ya.
Adios.
Looks like DHL has a major hub in Cincinnati.
Yeah, I think from my understanding, it's because eBay just uses Pitney Bowes, and they're a big company, so they'd very much be able to just have something forwarded when they need it to be, because, they know where it's going. They know it's international, all that stuff.
Interesting. Were you able to find that item number?
Yeah, I have, 1 second. I have the tracking number. I think the item... I'm looking at the PayPal page right now. I have the GSP reference number. 1 second. David Pire. Here we go. I found the name, so I'm almost at the item number. Okay, here. The item number is 222-393-186-774.
Okay, let's see here. interesting, because my tracking says it got to Erlanger, not Cincinnati. Let's see here.
Maybe am I looking at the wrong tracking number?
Possibly. I'm looking at the one that ends in 1423.
Oh, there are two of them. Oh.
Yeah, and, that one shows delivered to Erlanger on the 22nd, and then the one ending in 4412 also shows it being delivered on the 22nd.
To Erlanger?
Yeah. I see that there's an arrival scan in Cincinnati the following day. So here's what's the weird part, is that I see it goes to Cincinnati on the 22nd and then the 23rd, and then it updates back to the 22nd again in Erlanger. So the tracking admittedly doesn't make a lot of sense because it's time traveling, but
Yeah.
but it ultimately gets to Erlanger, so
Yeah, I mean it has to progress, so, and I know that it progressed past that point. It's just I don't really understand what's going on.
I've seen this a little bit lately, where the tracking's bouncing back and forth, but I see it on like the Courier's direct site too, so I know it's not us that's doing it.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like I've seen the USPS and stuff, so I know it. I think it's them, because I haven't seen it with FedEx or UPS, or any like the international like Air Canada or Canada Post, and things like that. I haven't seen it. I've only seen it with USPS, but that's just me, right? That's just one agent's experience.
Yeah.
So I think there's an issue with their software right now.
Interesting.
But I would say that you could provide PayPal the screenshot showing that it's in Erlanger. You know.
Wait, so am I still looking at the, because when I look at it, it's UPS tracking number. It shows its last location in Cincinnati. I think I'm just confused about something here. 1 second.
Okay.
So what is the tracking number you're looking at, Endon?
Let me get back to that screen. Sorry.
No worries, it's fine.
So there's two tracking numbers that I had up. One ends in 1423, and the other one ends in 4412.
Okay. So when you look these up, they both show delivery to Kentucky or Erlanger?
Yeah.
Okay, I am looking at both of those, and when I look at UPS, it shows it in Cincinnati. That's so weird. Sorry, I believe you. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't just looking at the wrong thing.
Right, and if you pull up the tracking in your order history, so that the little like pop-up comes up.
Oh, so if I do it through eBay?
Yeah. I'll show you what I see.
Orders.
And when you get to it, click on the UPAA.
Yeah, the global tracking number.
Yep. And then they'll bring up a pop-up.
Interesting.
Okay, yeah, so it shows like the 22nd, it's in Lexington.
Yeah, arrived at Global Shipping Center, Erlanger, Kentucky.
So it went from Kentucky to Ohio to Kentucky again in the same day.
Yeah.
So, which actually, depending on, I'm not familiar with that part of the country, but if they're
Yeah, if they're like across the street from one another, it's possible.
Yeah, so it's actually completely possible. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I would say you can provide them with things like this and say, hey, look, eBay is showing delivered to Erlanger.
So I can just send them a screenshot of what I can see when I look for the global tracking number, because they can't see when I supply them the global tracking number. You have to look at it through eBay, so they can't see it.
I know we're working on some third-party integrators, like tracking sites where it'll work, but I don't think there's any that exist right now.
Yeah.
It's an internal tracking number. There's no way for other people to verify it. So yeah, but you can provide them this, and every time I've had a conversation with PayPal, they've been pretty reasonable about stuff like that.
Cool.
So I mean, it's the same reason like we take screenshots of their stuff for like proof of payment,
Yeah.
We may have broken up, but we still talk on the weekend. So,
Yeah.
So it should be sufficient.
All right. Well, I know what's going on there. So now there's another question I have. So this is about one of my GSP sales, and I have the item ID
Okay.
or the transaction ID, or what do you need?
Item number.
Okay, it's 222 461 482 239.
Okay. Just to pull up here. Okay. The 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when I try and upload the tracking number here, because at this point it's been delivered to Kentucky, it tells me that the tracking number is in use somewhere else. The buyer also is very confused because I sent them this tracking number and they think that I uploaded the wrong one because they don't live in Kentucky and that kind of thing. But that's kind of separate.
What's the buyer's name?
Their user ID?
Yeah.
ISTVN 4651.
Okay. Did they order more than one?
No, just one, I think.
Okay, let me check something. The reason I ask is sometimes what will happen is someone will order with a guest account, and they'll order one item, and then they'll go, oh wait, I want two, and they'll order again, and
Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
because they're just not terribly technically inclined.
Yeah, a lot of my buyers seem to be not very technically inclined.
Yeah, I haven't talked to buyers in a long time, but when I did, back when I was in general support, guest accounts were a big thing. And so that'll prevent you from being able to upload multiple tracking numbers because they have, 2 or 3, 4 guest accounts that they're using, and it won't let you cross the tracking number.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like that's the case in this one because I'm not seeing anything that looks like a guest account.
I think it's possible I uploaded the wrong tracking number to something else, maybe, I guess. I wanted to see if there's anything that you can see, like, that's blatantly obvious.
Let's see something. Can I get the tracking number we're trying to add?
Yeah, it's 1Z5FX 3190 3113 35106.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and try to add it for you and see if
Sweet.
what I do. And this is FedEx or?
One second. Did I just read the I may have had the wrong one copied. One second.
Okay.
No, that's right. No, it's UPS.
UPS? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not letting me do it either. Let's see here. What would be really, I think, cool is if we could look stuff up by tracking number. I think I'm gonna suggest that. That'd be really useful.
Yeah, I can't I'm like looking through my email with that tracking number, but I can't find any other reference to that tracking number aside from that sale. But I wouldn't get a notification in my email from eBay about it, so it wouldn't show up.
Yeah. Well, what I'm trying to do now is like a control find in your ship stuff to see if the tracking numbers in any of them there.
Oh, that makes sense. I didn't think of that.
now I'm on the second page of your orders and I'm not finding it, so I don't think that that's it either. So it's just not letting you add it, which is really strange. The good news though is that we should upload a global shipping tracking number to it.
Yeah, because I've noticed if I have the tracking uploaded prior to it arriving, it usually gets processed faster. Because I think they prioritize the shipping, the tracking number you upload over the reference number on the label. But
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I know I've accidentally added the wrong tracking number in the past, and then that caused the item, even though it had the right reference number, to be sent to the wrong country.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, I only did that once. That was enough.
I bet. I'm almost like I can't find it. So that's not what happened. The only thing I can think of is that US reuses tracking numbers.
Yeah.
So if our system hasn't deleted the tracking number from the past, it might be from a different order, from a completely different seller, like completely a whole other type of item with the same tracking number from.
Yeah, I've noticed that sometimes. Like you'll get I've gotten tracking numbers that I look up and it says delivered last year, and it's like, huh?
Yeah.
What?
Which it can definitely throw off your inventory and stuff. So that happens a lot too. So that honestly, most likely based on the fact that we've already kind of eliminated everything else, that's most likely. It's a reused one, and we haven't marked it as old enough to be reused yet. So
Yeah. So it's just some little thing. And I can't really do anything about this at the moment, so that's fine.
Yeah, there's nothing either of us can do. So I wouldn't even rack your brain about it because it's not going to do you any good.
Yeah, I just got to move on. Cool.
So you should be good though, because GSP will upload a tracking number. So.
All right, I think I can't remember anything else I wanted to ask, so I guess that's everything.
Okay. Well, thanks so much for your time. You have a good one.
Yeah, you as well. Thanks for your help. Bye.
Yep.